There we go. All right, so today we're finishing up our foundational standing poses theme. So I've been looking at this for the last couple of months, and we've been working through each of the standing poses, the kind of foundational or key ones that come up over and over again when we do yoga classes. And today we're just going to have a bit of fun. We're going to put them all together. We're not going to worry about what they look like, or, as long as they feel good. So don't push yourself too much. I think, it's a 30-minute lunchtime session. Everything is, we're going to hold for about 3 breaths. So if it doesn't feel good, or if you just don't want to do it, let it go. Join back in on the next one. And we'll make our start cross-legged today. So you can grab something from under the hips if you would like. Give yourself a little bit of height. That helps tilt the pelvis forwards, means we can lift out, breathe a little better, sit up a little taller. Maybe the hands come behind the hips. Feel that extension through the spine, drawing up through the crown of the head. Sit bones down towards the floor, lengthening the tailbone, and feeling the lift coming from the inner groins all the way up through the front of the body, drawing the top of the chest towards the chin. Chin tucks gently. Arriving on our mats today. So taking a few breaths here. Breathing in and out through the nose. If the thoughts are whirling around from whatever's happened so far, see if you can just let them go. So maybe they're still there, that's fine. But can you just sit back and observe and not latch on to them whenever something comes to mind, but just observe it, note it, let it go, let it move on. Focusing on the inhale, bringing the movement into the breath, the chest, the belly, side ribs, and we exhale the same way, deflating the belly, side ribs, the chest, maybe taking the hands to heart center, closing the eyes. 2 more rounds of breath like that, at your own pace, seeing how much movement you can bring into the torso. How expansive can you make the breath into the front body, the side body, the back body as well. 1 more breath. And you can keep the eyes closed or open them if you like. We'll inhale here, pressing the palms together. Exhale, interlock the fingers. Push the palms away. Let the chin come down to the chest, rolling the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Chest open, gaze forwards, maybe up. Exhale, let the hands go, palms forward, squeeze the shoulders together behind the back. And inhale to center with the eyes open or closed, up to you. Exhale, push the hands away, interlocking the fingers, rounding the spine. Inhale, reaching up. Opening the chest. Exhale, let the hands go. Keep the chest open. Slight back bend here as we squeeze the hands back. Inhale, center. 1 more at your own pace. Exhale to push the hands away, to round the spine. Let the chin drop to the chest. Inhale to lift. Open the chest. And exhale. Draw the hands down and back. Keeping the chest open. Inhaling to center, removing any props you might have had, and we'll take a child's pose. So the hands under the shoulders to begin with, knees come mat width apart, big toes together, and we'll sit the hips back, slide the hands forwards, forehead comes down to the floor. This is an extended child's pose. Those hands pressing into the mat, spread the fingers wide, lifting the elbows off the floor. It's like our down dog arms. They're strong. They're helping us push the weight back into the heels. If the hips aren't touching the heels, you can always place something in between. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine. On the next inhale, Coming up to all fours, tucking the toes, pressing the hips high and back, downward facing dog. So here, there's no need to straighten the legs or force those heels down. We can take some movement, maybe pedaling the feet. We're here for 3 breaths. So you can keep those knees bent, maybe experiment with bending and then straightening, keeping the heels lifted. Pushing those hips high, letting the spine extend, tucking the chin gently. On the next inhale, look forward, stepping the feet up towards the hands, coming to a forwards fold. And feet come wider than hip distance. Let the knees bend as much as we like, grabbing the elbows. Let the head go. So give it a shake, give it a nod. Our forwards fold is not just for the back of our legs, it's for the whole back body. So really let the head, the crown of the head, reach down towards the floor. Maybe you want to take a little swaying motion, side to side here. Keep the head heavy, back of the neck long. Bending the knees if they aren't already, push into the feet, unroll the spine, coming up to stand. 1 vertebra at a time, keep the head down to last. And we'll come up to find Tadasana, mountain pose. So at the top of our mat, we can start with feet hip distance. Big toes slightly more in than the heels, second and third toes pointing forwards. Arms down by the hips. And we can have a look down at the toes, lift them up, spread them nice and wide, place them back down, little toe first, big toe last, one at a time. Can you do it? I never can. Bringing the gaze back forwards. We're finding this strong, lifted, but rooted mountain. So our feet are pressing down, not gripping the toes, pressing. And from that, we can lift through the inner arches, the shins, drawing the kneecaps up, using the thigh muscles. Maybe a subtle turning in of the thighs, feeling how that gives breadth across the low back. Finding more lift from our inner groins, drawing up through the front of the body, reaching down through the third finger of each hand, maybe shrugging the shoulders away from the ears. So open across the chest, but softening the ribs in case the rib cage is flying forwards. Let's soften it back, lengthen the tailbone. Reaching up through the crown of the head. This is our Tadasana. Tuning into the breath again. And as we inhale, we'll take the arms up, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears, rolling them down the back. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, bring the arms down. We'll do that again. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Nothing else changes in the body, just the arms. Reach into the fingertips. Exhale, maybe a more subtle drawing of those shoulders down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale, reaching up again. This time, taking a side bend, we reach the right hand, the left wrist, reaching over to the right. Breathing into the left ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Center switch. The hand that's grabbing the wrist. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Side bend to the left. Maybe push the hips over to the right. One more inhale. And exhale to center. Release. And we're going to fold down from here. So back to our forwards fold, making it dynamic. So as we inhale, straightening the legs, hands to shins or knees, lengthening the spine, flat back, gaze is down. Exhale, bend the knees, let the head come in. Inhale, flat back, half Uttanasana, half forwards fold. Exhale, we fold in, let the head go. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time, as we exhale, the hands come down. We'll step the right foot back, drop the back knee. So we're in our low lunge. Inhale here. Onto the fingertips. Draw the chest away from the thigh. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. This is our easy twist. Opening the chest to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand down. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Option to take child's pose. Just one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Stepping that right foot up. Give it a hand. If it wants it, drop the left knee. Inhale to the fingertips. Low runner's lunge. Belly away from thigh. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Easy twist to the right. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, right hand down. Stepping forwards now into our half forwards fold. Hands to shins. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up. Maybe take the gaze up as well. Exhale, Tadasana. We'll do that again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. You can bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot back this time. Option to keep that right knee, the left knee lifted or down. And we'll inhale the right arm up. Back to our easy twist. Exhale, open the right hand behind. Maybe turning the gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, arm vertical. Exhale, right hand down, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Inhale, look forwards. Left foot steps forwards. Give it a hand up if it wants. And then we inhale into our high lunge. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Easy twist this way. As we exhale, open the left hand behind us. Maybe turn the gaze up. Inhale, arm vertical. Exhale, left hand down. Stepping forwards into our half forwards fold. Belly button in, chest drawing forwards. Folding in as we exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Maybe looking up. And exhale, Tadasana. These are our sun salutations. We're going to move on to another variation with a chair. So as we inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Let the head go. Bend the knees as much as you like. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot back. And we're going to drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then right elbow somewhere outside of that left thigh. So going for our twist. We'll hold for 2 breaths. And we're twisting. So the body is going to the left. See if the belly can come through and almost through and over that left thigh. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. One breath, inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Step that right foot forwards, dropping the back knee. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. And then bringing that left elbow now outside of the right knee or the right thigh. Going to use that tension, that pressure of the elbow against the knee. See if we can draw those thumbs closer to the center of the chest. So this is our revolved side angle. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, stepping forwards, halfway lift. Folding in, exhale. Let the head go. Inhale, bend the knees. Sit into your chair, reach the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, coming into your chair, lift the arms. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, belly button in. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back. Take your option to drop the knee, or inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to prayer. As we bring that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh again, we push and we try to bring the whole torso closer to that thigh, maybe walking the arm down the outside of the leg, pressing the hands together. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog, stepping it back. Always take the oxen for child's pose if you'd like it. Inhaling here. Exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Left foot forwards. Option to drop the right knee or lifting up as we inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to prayer, twisting, finding that right elbow outside the left knee, finding the turn. Just 2 breaths here. Push the back heel away. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, step it forwards. Halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. Let the head go. And then we'll inhale all the way up. Back to Tadasana. So one more. We're not going to look at our twist again. It's our warrior 2. So we inhale into our chair, bend the knees, belly button in. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot steps back. We'll inhale, high crescent lunge, or bring the back knee down. Exhale, warrior 2. So opening the hips, plant the back heel, looking over the left fingertips, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. 2 more breaths here. So enjoying that opening across the hips, across the shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale. As we inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, we'll take the left forearm to the left thigh and the right arm up and overhead. This is our side angle. Inhaling here. Exhale, right shoulder away from the ear. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, stepping it back, downward facing dog. One breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right foot forwards. And then we're going to lift the hands up. Option to keep the back heel lifted. Or we can plant it down, coming into warrior 2. So opening to the left side of the mat, taking the gaze over the right fingertips. 3 breaths here. This is 1. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. 2. And thinking about the shoulders stacked above the hips. And 3. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, right forearm to the thigh. Left arm stretches over, reaching through the fingertips, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, looking for one long line from fingertips to foot. One more inhale here. And then we'll exhale, bring the hands down, stepping back now and dropping to the knees, taking a child's pose. So this is a rest for us. Always the option to come into down dog if you prefer. We're going to take 3 breaths here. That's 1. Sending the breath into the back body. 2. And 3. As we inhale, coming up to all fours, tuck the toes, push the hips back. Inhale, step the right foot forwards in between the hands. Drop the back heel, and then we'll inhale to come up to stand both legs straight, taking it to our triangle. So we'll inhale here, and then exhale, reach over to the right. Bring that right hand anywhere you like onto the leg, and the left arm coming up, reaching up, trying to keep it in line with the shoulders. So if you're up higher, come here. If we're down lower, maybe it comes up as well. The gaze can be to the hand above, or just keep it in line with the chest, as I'm doing today. One more breath here. Pressing into both feet, opening across the hips, finding that external rotation in both thighs. Then we'll drop the left hand to the sacrum, and we'll bend the right knee. Going to take this into some balance now. So I'm going to make sure I don't hit my Christmas tree. So we can bend into the right knee, then step that back foot in, walk the hand forwards, and lift the back leg. Now, if you've got a chair you want to put your hand on, that would be a great thing, or a radiator, like me, if you maybe want to help the balance. We're going to keep the hips open like they were in triangles. So this is a half moon. We can maybe lift the left arm up above, turning the chest, the hips to the left. So where they were when we did our triangle. One more inhale. And then we'll exhale, turn the hips and the shoulders down to the floor. You can take a soft bend into the right leg, and then inhale, keep that left leg lifted, bring it all the way up and through, reaching the arms up. We're going to hold here in our balance for 3, 2. And if you're wobbling, if you want to use a wall, that's all good. And 1. Lovely. So from here, we're going to keep the arms up. We're going to step it back with control into our high crescent lunge, or warrior 1. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale. We're going to turn to the wide edge of the mat. This time, left toes point to the short edge, opening the hips to the wide edge of the mat, reaching the arms out. Inhale here. Exhale, reaching to the left. Bring that hand down, somewhere onto the leg, the other arm up. And choose where you want your gaze to be. Maybe up at the hand above, maybe in line with the chest. Again, we think about the external rotation of the thighs to really open across the hips, squeezing the belly button in, lengthening the tailbone, and reaching out through the crown of the head as well. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the right hand to the sacrum. We can bend that front knee and then bring that back leg in. Walk the left hand forwards, lift the back leg. Now this is our balance, our half moon, keeping the chest, the hips open towards the right this time. The gaze can stay down for more stability, or it can come in line with the chest, or if you want to reach your arm up. It's great having a door here, giving me the stability I need. So pressing into that standing leg, finding it strong, feeling free to elevate the hands. One more inhale here. And as we exhale, the left hand comes down to the waist. We turn the hips, the shoulders towards the floor, keeping that back leg lifted. Doesn't matter how high. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Bring it up and through. The arms up and overhead. That knee is bent. The arms are reaching up. Holding here for 3. Thinking about the standing leg not bending, keeping it strong. Straight, the knees are tight. Last one, inhale. And as we exhale, shoot that leg back with control. Finding our high crescent lunge. Balance not with me today. And then as we exhale, we'll take the hands down and we'll walk them to the center of our mat. Taking a wide leg forwards fold. You can elevate the hands if you like, or bring them under the shoulders, and then we'll walk them forwards, keeping the heels and the hips in line. So wide leg down dog. And hands shoulder distance, letting the chin tuck gently towards the chest. Pressing into the outer edges of the feet, finding that lift through the whole of the inner leg, from the arches, through the strings, through the inner thigh. We'll walk the hands in under the shoulder and then walk them over to the right foot. Now, this is our pyramid, both legs straight or bend into that front knee. If the hands aren't coming down, we're going to bring them behind the back. And we're going to interlock and then draw the shoulders away from the ears. The hands in fists, drawing away down towards the tailbone. Back of the neck long. One more inhale here. And exhale, take the hands down, walk it back to center. Inhale here, hands under the shoulders, lifting the chest forwards, drawing the belly button in, protect that low back. Exhale, turning to the left. So again, legs are straight in our pyramid pose, so we can always bend that front knee. And we'll come up, we'll interlock the hands, trying to find the other finger on top. And then push those hands away from the head. Maybe pulling them just an inch or two off the back, helping to keep our chest open and our back, our spine extended. The gaze down towards the big toe. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands, walk it back to center. Keeping the hands down, we're going to heel toe the feet in till they're just wider than hip distance. Nice and slowly, maybe rocking side to side a bit, we can bring the hips down into our malasana. So if the hips don't want to come down, then we can keep them high. Stay here. Or we can start working with the hands coming together or staying wide. The elbows pressing into the knees pushing into the elbows. Working with that tension, using it to help us lift, drawing up through the spine, lifting out of the pelvis. One more inhale. And exhale, releasing the hips to the floor, wherever you are. And we'll take a diamond forwards fold. Soles of the feet come together, walking them a good distance away from the hips, and then folding forwards. So let the back round here. The head leads the forwards fold. It can come down towards the feet or the legs. And take 5 breaths here. So we've done lots of hard work today, lots of standing poses, which are great for strengthening, for building heat. Now we're looking to undo that. So any tension that you can feel through the hips, the hamstrings, the thighs. See if you can use the breath. Send it to the places that need to relax. To release any tension that we might have built up. The breath, bringing that movement into the back body now. Seeing how much movement you can get into the back ribs. One more breath here. Nice and slowly pushing ourselves up to a comfortable seat. And it can be any seat, legs crossed, kneeling, legs out in front, you decide. And take the hands into heart center. Closing the eyes. Keeping the head lifted. And pausing here. Giving the body a quick scan. See what you find, what you notice. And then checking in with how you're doing. How's the mind? Bowing the head. And give yourself a smile. Let that travel the whole way through you and take it with you for the rest of your day. Thank you. So good seeing you, Gavin.